So, what are we gonna do tonight, O.C.G?
Why, same thing we try to do every night, but take over the world. I mean, Twitch. Take over Twitch. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, joined once again by my faithful manservant slash bucktotem Bertram, and this is my review for the demo of Resident Evil Village. Now, my friends, this demo for Resident Evil Village released recently for the PlayStation 5 and is an appetizer, an aperitif for the full game that releases in May. Very quickly after beginning the game, I realized this was not the full release. You might think that might be obvious by the use of the word demo, but I thought it said demo. So, from what I could gather of the story here, you are a maiden girl person who is trapped in the dungeon of this very large Gothic house presided over by the Mistress, also known as a giant, sexy vampire lady. So, in the demo, you escape from the dungeon, unlock a few doors, and then the demo ends. In fact, what you are seeing here right now is an entire playthrough of the demo, which took about 7 minutes on this run. Though, obviously, when I first played it, it took a little bit longer. Mostly because I had to use the toilet several times. I tell you, it's not easy getting older. Vampires, werewolves, gothic horror. It's looking like Resident Evil Village is going to be more Castlevania than Resident Evil. Though I hope there is going to be some biological weapons, zombies, and the usual Resident Evil cheese in there. No, it's not an actual cheese. I just mean you know what? Shut up! The first thing that came to mind when starting this demo was, oh, this looks like Resident Evil 4. So, 'twould seem the games have now become the greatest hits of Resident Evil. Resident Evil 7 reminded me of the original, and now 8 reminds me of 4. What? I never said it was a bad thing, just something I noticed and thought I would share. I have to pad this review out somehow. There isn't a lot to talk about in a very short demo. Soon I'll be telling you what I had for dinner, or how I'm plotting to poison my wife, or my toilet habits, and you will damn well like it. Moving on. I genuinely believe the real reason Resident Evil is now in this first-person perspective is so the developers can throw every bloody jump scare under the sun at you. And this demo has quite a few of them. What happened to the days of punching boulders and Jill sandwiches and what is this? Now, to play a Resident Evil game, you need a good heart and about 3 pairs of underpants, because you are going to be shitting yourself often. I could not finish this little review of mine without talking about the mistress. I had thought of making that large vampire woman my wife, but sadly, being 9 feet tall, she would not fit in my kitchen, and therefore is useless as a wife to me. I shall just have to dream of a life that can never be, as well as keeping a picture of her by my bed for masturbation purposes. Honestly, there's not a hellish much I can tell you other than to go and play the demo, or, as Capcom have called it, visual showcase. Rather like Resident Evil 7's kitchen demo. I can genuinely say that I am very, very excited for May. Mostly at the prospect of perhaps seeing that vampire Gigantosaurus nude. Oh yes. I guess we'll find out then. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, my review of the Resident Evil Village Maiden demo thing. If you enjoyed this video of mine, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed it so much, well then, feel free to give me a thumbs down. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, bell button thing. But until next time, remember the single most important thing I always tell you, dear viewer, and that is to always stay obsessed with gaming. Now, feel free to enjoy the rest of my demo playthrough for Resident Evil Village.
So we finally meet.